All right. What up, T peeps? Megasode featuring special guests.
Hello.
Hey.
James and John. What's up, players?
Yeah.
Okay, so John, actually don't think you knew this, but the first two T's here, the A and B. So aged oolong comparison session here. We were invited to do this, I guess, with a bunch of other tea nerds. Lawrence hooked this one up.
Yeah. MarshalN.
MarshalN, so thanks, dude. And the first T's, the A and B T's, are going to be basically like reference T's. So we'll kind of probably have those, but not go crazy on it. Realizing now that I'm going to need probably a much bigger cup than that for the wash. So these are going to be A and B here on our left.
Yeah, so A on the left. I guess you can see that.
Yep, well, kind of, but
Yeah.
useful to instruct. And 4x1 lids for 6x1s.
This really is a Megasode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
3 people, 7 T's.
Yep. We're going to get pretty messed up.
We're going for it. Yes.
Well, it's just like having 2 T's on your own.
Hey. Fair.
Yeah.
Kind of. One thing that's actually I've noticed about using these small guy ones is that for 2 people, it's like actually kind of gets in the way. Because you can't like really get enough of like a nice sip.
You need the small cups like we have for the normal episode. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because we use these small guy ones all the time. Well, what is the size of those?
These are 51 milliliters, so these are legit tiny.
Smaller.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I think yours are like 60, 70?
75.
Okay,
70, yeah. So there is a difference. Interesting.
Both smell really good from here.
Yeah, so this one's definitely the younger one.
Mm-hmm.
Like honey, florals.
Mm-hmm. Classic. Oh. Barbecue.
You.
Sorry. There's going to be a lot of hands and moving parts in this one, I think, y'all.
And so B, really roast prominent.
Oh, yeah. And I think maybe a little bit of a divisive one in the chat thingy.
Yeah. I'm curious I'll like these. It's been I've been drinking mine slowly too, but these are 2 I actually haven't I've revisited less than the other ones just because I felt like I got kind of a good grasp of them on my first go.
Yeah, right on. Nice. And actually, yeah, Lawrence sent a fair amount of tea.
Yeah.
They weren't just like 2 sessions.
25 grams, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was nice. So I'm going to push these kind of hard
Sure.
to start.
Even the rinse was pretty hard.
Yeah, well, the thing with rolled tea is that it's going to just take much longer to kind of get going.
You're just trolling rinse drinker.
It's Drinker 420.
It's actually just me.
So I'm gonna, oh man, should I do it like improperly? I can go steep by steep, or I could like make bigger steeps.
Just do bigger steeps.
Yeah, I think that's kind of necessary for this session.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, like, I think one of the suggestions MarshalN had was to brew these a couple different ways.
Right.
One would be kind of more kung fu, and
Right.
the other more
So-
grandpa. And if you see how much leaves he uses for his grandpa, it's pretty hard.
Oh,
So-
okay, got it.
So I don't know. I think experimenting with different forms.
Huh, interesting. Yeah. So the idea that I had initially was just do bowls, but I think that it'd just be logistically even more challenging. But that would kind of replicate grandpa style a bit more.
Yeah.
So A. Lads. Oh. All right. Cheerio. Grab them.
Yeah.
Wait, that's mine. Hey, that's mine. Hey, get out of here. That's my stain boy. Chip,
Cheerio.
chip. Just like delicious green oolong. Classic. Floral, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice mid-noted stuff. Sam kind of calls these sometimes toasty.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little bit of a roast on it.
Mhm.
How old would you think this would be? If you were just to guess?
Jeez.
I mean, this is blind, so like we don't know, but
I'd say within the last like 5 years.
interesting.
Would be
Okay.
my guess, honestly.
Yeah, I talked with Lawrence briefly about this, and I think he suspects he thinks it's a little bit. I think the talk is that there's some blended material into it, so we could maybe look at the leaves later.
Interesting,
but
yeah.
He thought maybe 15,
Oh my god.
which is quite a bit older
Wow.
than I would have guessed.
And not what I would expect in terms of the profile.
Yeah, my guess was about 10.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I have no idea.
Not
I
what I
have
would
no
guess either.
I have no context for age guessing these ones, that's for sure.
I think that one is interesting in the sense that we can maybe get a glimpse of what these are like when they have a bit of age under them before they kind of go full dark.
So what do you think about B? I think I know what James thinks. Pretty different for an oolong for you, I bet.
Yeah.
Well, you've had some oolongs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's pretty muted, really.
Huh.
Mm.
I have
It does have the same kind of like buttered toast thing that the other one has, but just a little like lower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It has a beaniness to me, like a coffee bean kind of a thing, a little bit. That at least when I had the first time, I think I might have used 5 grams on the first session, honestly, when I tried it. And yeah, so we'll leave it there for these ones for now. We got a lot to drink.
We can always come back to them.
Indeed. So we'll start here with C.
Okay.
And so you can see from the material too, is going to influence the extraction speed, John. So try to be a bit conscientious of that. This is going to be a rinse. I'm going to for you guys to give a sniff on this guy.
And what's interesting about B too is like the roast is so prominent, it's hard to detect much of the age.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would have a really hard time guessing what age that was.
Yeah.
I'm detecting age on this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and the thing too, to James's point, is that these teas can be re-roasted to prolong the tea flavors, and so that can also kind of mute some of those funkier notes that would kind of come in, potentially kind of almost puer notes. So I will say that I know I'm not going to be able to guess very well about any of the ages on this one.
I think B might be particularly hard to guess because I've seen some people say that the roast, if you roast it to a certain level, is going to kind of reset that aging process. So you're not getting much age taste.
Yeah.
And I'd say that's definitely the case.
Yeah.
Like B.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I don't have really any experience with aged oolongs outside of everlasting teas. And I just had a very fun session actually with Sam. I think I mentioned to you guys, we did the 74 Baozhang. And we'll end up finding out, but I'm going to give this one a double here. But yeah, I thought that the age profile on that was very different than on any of. So I've had all these before, to be clear. So yeah, personally, like that really had a kind of a puer, funky garden patch,
interesting
thing. So, but the material was beautiful.
Yeah,
very clean. So yeah. All right,
John, are you a fan of when these teas have more of an age taste to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fun.
Yep.
I like it.
Okay.
And would you be buying aged oolong by default, James? If you,
I do like aged oolong, and I think one of the reasons we haven't brought too much on is just because they tend to not be very accessible. So that's definitely one of the values of MarshalN is like, I think he probably sees these as fairly like common profiles to find if you can access the Taiwanese market.
Right.
But for most of us, that's just not a reality. So the ones that I have gotten access to, it's like kind of like, well, I could talk about this aged oolong in theory that people can't even buy. But what's sort of the point of that?
Yeah.
Are these oolongs intentionally aged, or just kind of happened?
Unknown.
Like, would that be normal for an oolong to be intentionally aged?
Yep.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, I think there's different schools of thought. It's not as like kind of established in as like puer as, for instance.
Sure,
but
which is like categorically intended to age.
Sure. So I think you'll probably find some people that like have old stock and then they'll maybe re-roast it, kind of get rid of that humidity.
Okay, I got you. Sorry.
Cheers. Cheerio.
I wish I could. This is yeah. And so this is C. much more vegetables to me.
It's got a
lot of
nice
wood.
brightness to it
Mhm.
too.
Yeah, it does. It like comes through a little bit later.
A little sour.
Yeah, I agree.
But not
Yeah,
much. Yeah.
kind of like a tomato, but not super roasty.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this one quite a bit. It has like a lot of that kind of natural age sweetness.
Yeah. But you can still taste like oolong.
Yeah. Do you find this is similar to, because you just hit some of those
Yeah.
everlasting ones? Is
Yeah.
this similar to some of those?
The 74 tastes like old puerty.
Okay.
It really does. It's kind of hard to like know that it's an oolong. Yeah. So these are a little different. I remember one of these, I think if I recall it was F, is pretty similar to that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But I will remember, we'll find out.
Did you have an everlasting one that's like more in the 20, 35 year range, or?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
That whole row up there is sort of
yeah,
by
I see
year.
it.
So this is like a 70, there's an 83 and 87 and stuff. Have you heard about this thing about like buying a tea from your birth year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sam introduced that to me. I was like, I don't think I've ever done that. And I was like, oh wait, yeah, I have.
The thing is, like, for our birth year, I don't know how old you are, John, but I think it's hard to find something that is verifiable.
Yeah.
Like, I could find a fake tea.
Right.
That
For
is set from
puerty.
there. But it's like people weren't tracking tea to that
Right.
level, so it's not like you can be like, oh, this is not my birth year, but a 1989 tea, and like, I would just simply wouldn't
Liquid
trust
Crist
it.
was born in 1989, so that makes it a little easier because he seems like he, find that.
That's true. He is into those birth years. So is this D, Denny?
This is D, correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had a better. This is where I'm gonna enlist John's help here to get some better color stuff happening.
Oh yeah, it looks white.
It's all so desaturated.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to notice the differences. We'll do some at the end, so fast forward to the end and skip all the talking. We'll do kind of try to get in close and do comparison. So yeah. Ooh, actually, you know what?
Yeah, it actually does have a great color.
And let me. Sorry, yeah, I should have done that.
I'll do that after you.
That does not smell traditionally good. I would say.
Interesting. Okay.
That's,
Get your toes.
Very different smell than C, right?
yeah. Huh.
So for me, it's like brandy and.
I see
Yeah.
this more as like earthy. It lacks
Interesting.
that kind of like bright note that C had.
So I'm just gonna pour this out for the color for the camera,
There you go.
which I should have been doing.
Let's
And
just pour that.
How much of that smell would you say is coming from a roast versus an age?
Good question.
Depends on the tea.
This one,
The roast will be overpowering.
this one
It
I
can be.
initially pegged as kind of more roasty, sort of like B,
Yeah.
but I've kind of come around, and I
Mhm.
think that it was maybe roasted or re-roasted at a certain point, and it's so I think a lot of it's the tea actually, more of the H taste.
Let's do it. This is so fucking awkward. I love you guys so much. It wouldn't be TDP without like just fucking stupidity. I mean, seriousness. Wow. It's even light to start.
They're really minerally.
Yeah. This to me tastes like something that the lasting flavor is quite different. Okay, so scratch that. But this tastes like something that I might blindly confuse with a charcoal roasted tea.
Yeah.
Personally. I actually think there's a good amount of roast on this one for me.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a very, yeah, I do feel like it's pretty different than B, and I initially kind of had the opposite thought. Yeah. So
Oopsie.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it has a very different profile than C, which I think clearly has more of that H taste.
Mm-hmm.
Is this E?
This is E. And
Oh, this one. I remember this one. Oh yeah.
jeez. All right, get in there.
That's good. It's just smell,
Okay,
for sure.
so I think this was the one that I was thinking of. That was the funky puer smeller.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And so one of the things I'm actually most kind of looking forward to here is like I've encountered, I think, all of these profiles before in aged oolongs, but I don't have proper explanations for why certain tea ends up like E versus like C or D. So it's hard to find someone that has more knowledge about aged oolongs and kind of the English speaking sphere than MarshalN. So
Yeah, totally.
I'm curious to hear his kind of explanations why a tea will turn out the way that it does.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to be out there. So let's see.
After taste on D, like, is surprisingly fresh.
Hmm.
I mean, for me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like D. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it probably slightly for C, but I like kind of
Whoa.
the aged taste of D. I've heard that D is a good one to ferment style too.
Right on. Yeah. So weird.
Yeah. This is definitely like the, if you want to get fancy with your terms, like the geosmin, like the funky.
I haven't heard that word before.
Yeah, hicha.
Okay. And then just the color of it too.
Yeah.
It really looks like puer tea.
Smells like cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was
Rotten
tasting
cabbage.
totally, when I was tasting it, I had cabbage notes. Yeah, it would be interesting to go look back and see what I wrote down. So I did this solo. I think I did like 2, 3, 3, 1 or something stupid like that, or I can't remember. But anyway, I'll explore my notes.
Oh yeah. Can't forget.
Cheerio, pip pip.
Yeah. So what makes a tea
Still
end
in
up
this one.
a oolong end up this way? I don't know.
Maybe just time, dude.
Maybe, but
Well,
I think there's something that
Because okay, so you could imagine it being processed in a certain way where the Kilgreen has not happened completely. But that's not really oolong.
that's not oolong. That's puer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think C would become something like E, which is what we're having now, unless you did something to kind of introduce it. So, what is the thing that makes it funky in this kind of garden patch, hicha, puer way? I don't know. Yeah.
I like it, but I don't. It doesn't taste like oolong to me.
Yeah, I don't like it actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it might. I think I might like it more in like Rurutu, but it's a little too in that vein, and I'd rather just drink like Bao or something like that at that point.
Sure.
Yeah. So we are on F now.
Yep.
Cranking through them.
Yeah, but then we'll do some comparisons. I think that'll be cool. I'd like to do a comparison with all the roasty boys and see what we think.
Sure. Yeah.
Or more, a little more of a roasty feel for that one.
This one has like classic plum leather.
See, this to me is like primo
Yeah.
roasted oolong. Where it has that kind of like, deep flavor. I kind of describe it again as kind of a brandy thing. I think I can't remember now, but I believe it was C that was similar in kind. We're not doing the perfect job here, everybody. Sorry. Oh my god. So, but yeah, look at how dark that is
You
too.
guys definitely get a lot more out of roasted flavors than I do. I feel like it's like Inuits have 15 words for snow.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It's roast.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. Well, okay, but you've had. Let me think of an example that you would distinguish easily. Like
It'll be interesting when we do back to back with certain ones. I think that might help.
Yeah. You've got like roast vegetables. That has kind of a character. It's a little bit different than steamed vegetables.
Not roast. I mean, this kind of roast is.
This is different than
very
that.
different.
Yeah.
This F for F. You're saying?
Yeah, for sure. But I guess I'm just pointing out that
This roast is kind of like B.
I have a feeling this roast was done quite a while before the one from B was done. This one I get a lot of like kind of brighter notes. This one reminds me the most of C. I'd say C and this one F are kind of my ideal preferred profiles for these teas.
Okay. Cheers, lads.
Cheers.
That juicy sour thing right in the front of it. Maybe some vanilla on this too. Obviously the roast.
Good amount of sweetness too.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. I can't remember if I had this one or G. I liked G as well. Who wants the last little bit of this, John? Want some of this?
Sure, I do like it.
Now, this boy with the guy one of, man, we're going hard here, boys. We're getting through this kettle right now. We're at the pause.
Yeah. Do you pause on Dennysodes?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, quite often. BRB. Yeah, you're right. Fuck it, not BRB. We're keeping going. Yeah, dude, when Julian has like an absolute, or not Julian. My son's name is not Julian. Anyway, when
Is this normal?
oh, that broke. You can just pull it off, maybe. Is that possible? Yeah. When it's like super loud,
Okay.
then I'll pause.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, I think on our episode, someone commented and was like, "I can definitely hear the kid." so when I was like, "Yeah, they can't hear anything," and then the dude's like, And then I listened back to it, was like, "Yeah, absolutely, you can hear a baby screaming in the background." I think maybe it's when I'm not talking, then it won't like interfere or whatever. It'll like clip it out.
It'll be like, oh, this is actually what you want to hear, the kid.
Yeah, exactly. So
Wow, you have that perfect.
I know, right? Yeah, here's the
don't want to touch it.
the rinse. You have to pay for that. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of our Patreon.
Yep. Thank you, sir. Man. Yeah. So this one's gonna, as James noted before the show, extract much more expeditiously.
Yes. This one very
yeah, it's just all fine particulate. So we're gonna end up using a bit more water as a result. Getting some boiling water here, and I will actually pause. Yeah, hard to know what the heck this even came from, really. But get out your snozzle in there. It's a good time. All right, we pausing. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Do your reaction again. I unpaused. We gotta get what's the Dennysodes reaction? What do you think?
I mean, it's just not as extreme as I would have expected. It's definitely, I smell more of a roast thing than the aged thing.
So the fact that everyone got tea dust basically means to me that it wasn't the end of a package, but that the whole thing was like smushed over time.
Yeah, which had to probably have been an error at some point.
Totally.
Or I don't know, made for tea bags.
So does that mean that it's oldest? Like, like if it's been moved around the most? Obviously not actually,
possible
but
this one is the oldest. Yeah.
So just coming back to the reference, John. It's just so the B, I don't care for the B reference one that much, to be honest. Oh man, so floral and perfumey and high noted, right? So much like springtime. This for me, I don't know, there's something about this.
I see what people are talking about as far as A goes. Like, there's definitely variable material in there about it being from a couple different sources. Yeah.
Really, yeah, I'm gonna have John help me get some of this figured out so I can get capture this better. Really aromatic. Alright, pause. I'm gonna unpause. The fodder is good. It's good fodder. So yeah, okay, so you're interested in trying the E to see if some of that funk dies away.
Yeah.
Get into maybe some more of what would taste like an oolong tea. I want to do, I think, C, D, I believe. Yeah, C, D, F.
Yeah.
Or even D, F, G. they taste the most similar to me. So I think it'd be interesting to try to rank them potentially.
Which ones?
I think those are kind of like the roastier ones.
The CD.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. It's like
Yeah.
they're all so dark.
Were there any ones you guys disliked?
The B for me does not do it
I feel the same about that one.
personally. But I don't know. Something when I first had it, I had a very coffee bean taste to it that I just didn't. I don't know. Just didn't enjoy it.
I don't like the garden patch,
C is interesting.
Okay.
but I really want to try it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it tastes. Yeah, it's not like if you were gonna, for example, introduce someone to aged oolongs, would you want to bring that one on? Because is it like representative of it? Like, I mean,
I'm not
it is
sure.
an aged oolong. Right?
It could be if someone was coming from like a poor background, maybe it'd be ideal. But
yeah.
or it could just be one that I am curious to come back to it too, even though I didn't like it. If you just need to give it like 2 rinses or 3 rinses, and then maybe it cleans up a bit. Because I mean, like if you think about Hong Kong traditional pu'er, you should definitely rinse those things a few times. I mean,
Yeah,
some
for
people
sure.
said you should rinse it 4 times, which is a little extreme by my taste, but
Interesting.
yeah,
I wouldn't do that. But I get it. Everything is free, y'all. So if it goes bad, it's all good. Table is free. All right, here we go. So we might be eating a little bit of this one.
Oh yeah, a little crunchy.
Yeah.
So this is the last one, G.
Correct. Look at that color. Looks like a show tea.
You definitely cannot see that color.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were talking about this.
Not only that.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong? Yeah, I love TDB. It's really nice.
This is a good one to test your Gaiwan skills. See how little sediment you can get into there.
So, dude, the titanium Gaiwan is machined, so it's actually like almost a perfect like closure.
Okay.
So even Julian, Juju, whatever. My son's name is Julian. Who cares? He'll use that one and he'll actually pour it and have it stuck. Like the water will be stuck in there.
Oh wow.
And I've had it multiple times where that's because it's like, teaware is almost always there's this little crack somewhere, some imperfection. But yeah, I'm trying to get this one basically about as. We'll do a nice big.
Definitely still cannot see.
Woo, look at that color. Ow, this is getting hot. Fuck. Oh. Okay, that's really warm.
How's your left-handed?
Not bad actually. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, so color-wise.
You just got that both hands at the same time.
Oh yeah. So maybe hard to see the. No, okay, there we go. Yeah, we're getting pretty noticeably quite red here.
Yeah.
All right, yo. Yeah. Okay. Pip pip.
Cheers.
Okay. So. See, I love this.
This one reminds me the most of D, but maybe a little better, but also a little more ground up.
Yeah.
Heavy on the minerals.
Yeah.
Kind of a faded roasty.
Do you get that kind of brandy thing I'm talking about a little bit? Kind of like oak cask or something.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
You know, like something. The lingering flavor is really lovely.
Yeah.
Potent.
A little earthy, definitely a good amount of aged taste.
Yeah, yeah. So, hip check or shot from the hip. What's your favorites? What are you liking the most? What do you know? I'm looking at John, by the way.
John, who has not had any of these.
Yeah, this is all basically
also,
Greek.
just like have not really had aged oolongs
Yeah.
before.
This is all just what you think, dude.
Yeah,
This is all vibes. There's
know.
no right answer.
I'm here
And I
with
think
two titans.
no. Just fuck God.
Tea Titans.
Oh my God! Please, never. Maybe James.
Nah.
Okay.
I generally don't like the roast too much, but then some of them, a lot more fruity stuff comes through the roast, and I do like that. It's hard to remember.
Yeah.
The F, I think, was good
Mm.
with roast. E was extremely interesting. I'm very
Mhm.
curious to try it again.
Let's try that one in by itself and push that one. Maybe even toss another steeping or two
Yeah.
and get into it.
I think we can probably all agree E was kind of its own thing. It's
Oh,
not,
yeah.
not too similar
Totally.
to any of the others.
Yeah. Okay. So we're here and then E. So I will actually basically just let this hang out. You know, compared to a QWERTY, for someone who's, you know, maybe thinking, oh, I want to try something a little different, what would you describe in terms of like bitterness, astringency, intensity? You know, some of the things that you expect out of QWERTY. The basiness, is it bitter? Are these really sweet?
Most of them, I mean, there's a bit of basiness. But,
Oh yeah, but it's a different.
Yeah, in a different way.
It's not grass. It's not hay. It's not peaty.
And
Maybe
it's
minerals.
Yeah.
More sour.
Charcoal.
And sweet.
Yes, that last one for me was quite sour.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna toss this one. Let that hang out. And again, I guess I didn't mention this. I'm using about 4 grams for 51 milliliters of water. And on the boil again. And see, the aroma on it's still really strong. The kind of garden patch taste and smell, at least to me. Man, yeah, it's got a potatoey
it's still
thing that for me is like just like a yellow potato, like a raw yellow potato thing.
Yeah.
You know, it makes me want to like, it's earthy, but like in a way that I'm like, bleh. I've had some teas.
Perfect Thanksgiving Day tea.
Yeah, right. For an aged oolong of all things, right? I mean, that's where it's very strange. Okay, so here, you guys, I'm gonna just go ahead and do another extraction. You guys do this. But get in there, boys. Okay. So, if I was gonna go out and buy stuff, maybe this would be something that it would be nice to have as a like fringe on the extremes tea. You know, I think of these teas as like in the quiver, but not something I'm going to pull out all that often.
I think I'd rather just have Lubao or something though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you get that kind of funky?
Oh yeah.
Thing from Lubao?
I can. Yeah. Depends on the storage and the taste. This is just I just don't think this is my preferred profile.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It tastes legitimately old, but.
For you, in terms of quality, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
You know, do you think there's a big quality differences between any of the teas?
Hard to say.
Yeah, I didn't notice
really
anything.
Investigate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good, by the way.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Like, this is disgusting. I don't want to drink this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's cleaned up a little. Each steep it cleans up just a little bit, but it's
It's like tasting charcoal and raw yellow potatoes to me in a way that I actually think I had this one ranked a little bit higher on the first go around just because it's so different.
Yeah.
But this time around, it's like it's different in a way that I'm not really enjoying too much. I'm also on like a lighter stomach right now, so yeah, it's just kind of like rubbing me the wrong way. Okay, so maybe
what do you think about this one, John? Did you change your previous opinion?
I don't like it, but I think it's really interesting.
What did you?
I'm so curious, like how it did become what it is.
I am too. Yeah. So maybe we can get an answer to that from Marshall and at least his theory of the tea.
So let's hit the C. C was the least roasted of the non-references, if I recall. Now, of all of them, and this is just a guess, this one tastes the most like a very lightly oxidized, re-roasted, rather, Valjean to me.
Yeah, I was curious if you thought this was Valjean or not.
Yeah.
I mean, part of it is just purely because it has more of the twisted leaf style rather than the ball.
Right.
But it tastes similar to other kind of aged Valjeans I've had too.
Okay.
Could definitely be wrong, but just a guess.
Yeah, you know, it would be interesting actually to have this compared to literally one of the everlasting teas.
Yeah,
but
that's why I was
it's
kind of
unfair.
quizzing you on that.
Yeah.
If it was similar to.
Well, here, why don't I go pull out some material? I think the everlasting teas is a little bit lighter in its hue in terms of the leaves themselves.
We're gonna do an 8th tea here.
Oh, Christ. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, you could dump E.
Yeah, I think
we've got what we need.
right. The good thing about a session like this, and I think John and I have been kind of like pushing every tea through a good chunk of it, at least like through the middle point. But I think when I'm drinking for evaluation, I'm fairly quick to be like, one more try, yuck, done, dump. So here, I'll go grab. Yeah, this looks a little bit darker to me than the Belgian I have.
And I mean, like this sort of quick gauntlet, however you want to describe it, style.
Yeah.
It is good for just direct comparisons.
Totally.
Because you're just directly contrasting. Even if you have like these teas in consecutive days, you're going to taste them a little different.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So, really, I mean,
so this is C.
This is C.
Okay. Have you done any of them, Grandpa, yet?
No.
Okay.
Have you?
No. I just don't drink Grandpa style very much. So.
I like it.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
But I'm going out of town soon, so maybe I will have some.
It has that frontal oolong sweetness that's almost high noted.
Yeah, it's like kind of cherry-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually. And not nearly as much roast. Yeah, it's more of like an old book taste than a roasted taste.
This infusion's good. I like this one.
Yeah, it's nice. Let's go hit this one a couple times and sit on this for a sec.
It's like hitting right on the edge of like being a little tangy, but it's still predominantly sweet. Palate.
Yeah. And for me, it's it's like I almost don't really want to even compare roasty teas, a roasty version versus something like this, because in an ideal world, I'd be buying both. You know what I mean? It's sort of like saying what's your favorite movie. It's like, well, can we get at least to a genre or even more specific than that? So for something like this, for me, I wouldn't want to have to rank this higher or lower than G, for example. They just taste very different to me.
Yeah. I mean, and MarshalN has said that his purpose, unlike the steam milk tastings, was not to rank the teas.
Gotcha. Just to experience
more to have a diversity of profiles, and I think it's natural. Some people are gonna like certain profiles over others.
Yeah, dude, shout out to Lawrence for doing the work on this, because this is actually, and to do it very fast too. It kind of like the turnaround was pretty quick on that one.
Oh yeah, really quick.
Yeah, because it's labor, frankly. Yeah. Look at those big leaves. Yeah, God. Okay, so let's just gun to your head. You have to guess the age on this, or maybe within 5 years. Where would you go? I'd guess. I don't know. 80s.
Oh, that's older than that. I was just gonna guess like 25 years.
Here's the thing: is that we're gonna compare that to. So actually, okay, never mind. So these definitely have different levels of oxidation in them. So this is the Everlasting Teas 20. Oh, just kidding. That's why. It's because this is supposed to be fresher.
So what's that?
This is the 87 V1, I believe. And yeah, here. Or V2. Thank you. And actually, it is fairly dark. Man. I think the V1 is less dark. Cannot smell a single thing on that. Oopsie.
Yeah, I can't either.
Okay, this is C. So I'm gonna slip on this one more time. Really nice. Really easy to drink. Like, this passes the mom test in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Of all of these, probably that would be the easiest.
Yeah, or A.
I feel like it's the easiest to brew. G is obviously the hardest to brew.
Sure. Okay. So, back to C. Now, roasty vibes? Do you guys want to do a roast D and F?
Sure. By my estimation, I taste a lot less roast on F, personally.
Well, let's compare them.
Yeah.
Find out. Yeah, absolutely. F. The material, I'm kind of looking at here. Sorry, F. F is definitely much browner.
Interesting.
Rather than
Yeah. You ready for this?
Oh, now you're just showing
It's
off.
funny if you just start burning.
Oh Christ! Yeah, well, and then break everything while I'm doing it. You know, what blows my mind for these old teas too is just how nice the material is. G being the outlier, of course, but it just blows my mind that, like, I don't know, you get like old books, and,
Sure.
like, they're deteriorating in a way that the tea leaves aren't. Push this one a little bit.
Gotta store your age books better.
Yeah, I know, right? I actually keep my books in a Pumador. It's really an important part of reading for me. Is just getting the right nasal experience.
Yeah, you gotta have a high book.
The smell of book is actually super important.
I don't disagree. A good book smell is a good book smell. Okay, let's do. So we're doing D on the left here.
Sure. Should we have done B with the
I don't know. B, you said with that one?
B is, I think, the consensus roasty one.
Yeah. All right, boys. Pip pip.
I feel like you do get a bit more of that faded roast coming back to this.
You know, this reminds me of Wee tea quite a bit, actually.
I can see it. It doesn't taste as Taiwanese oolong-y as like F does. in my opinion. I do like it though. I do like the profile. I wouldn't say it's my absolute favorite of this set, but I'd say it's a pretty easy to drink profile.
Okay, now we're doing F.
Cheers.
I like how you insist. The comment, you're like, why the fuck? They spent like 5 minutes clinking their fucking glasses.
It's like the one action that they get.
That's true. There's like no visual. Yeah. All right. Cheers, lads.
They can't even see the pour.
Otherwise, there's no proof that it's not just you, Kenny. Just like shave the air off your just like clinking together.
Just last. Yeah. What do you think this? It's really good. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, cool, man. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's drink some more of it. Okay. F for me has like kind of more of the sourness, right?
Oh,
Yeah, more of that. Sometimes it'll have a juiciness to it a little bit. Like the other side of sourness can be kind of a juicy fruit thing.
Yeah.
Did I overbrew it? I don't know. I might have overbrewed that one a little bit.
I think
it stays stronger to me.
Yeah, I think it probably was a little bit. Like I think we went a little shorter. It would have been a little more on that juicy fruit side, but that's interesting to note nonetheless.
Yeah.
C seemed to be a lot more forgiving as far as that goes before getting sour. So that's F on the right.
On the right, and it's really pretty dang hard to notice the color difference.
The right is definitely a little
bit greener. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, interesting, because I think the one on the right, I might have overbrewed it a little bit, but it still has quite a bit of roast on it. Between the two, what do you guys prefer?
I actually prefer D on this, although I think I might like F more under different circumstances.
Let me brew the F again without as much crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I let those hang out. I think I like the F a bit more myself.
Okay.
It's got a lot of punch on it in a way that I
like it.
Yeah, I kind of enjoy it myself.
F is a little bit less muted.
Yeah.
It's still a little
Strong.
Yeah. No, it's still a little on that tangy side. It makes me think you didn't totally overbrew it.
Okay.
Interesting.
Let's compare it with
sour before. Like, I think it's
yeah.
good,
Yeah. Just maybe stronger material.
Yeah.
It could be that it was roasted less, and that roast cooled off some of those intense notes too.
Could also just be the contrast, because after the previous time we had it right after E, which was dank.
Yeah,
So
sure.
it could have. Now having against D, I think the sourness is emphasized a little more.
I'm gonna hop into G and see what we think against those other two.
Sure.
And then do.
We gotta have B again at some point, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think it'll be
Useful,
better.
instructive.
Yeah. I think coming after A was definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, let's do that one next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't really like how floral A is.
Okay.
I usually don't like that floral of an oolong.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
It's also not a type of oolong I think I would drink personally. I think you like that type maybe the most.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's really familiar for me, man. This reminds me just going back to Lydia and Seattle Best Tea and stuff, and just lots of memories of those. And I was drinking the Tea Home oolongs for years. And
You
years
probably
worth.
still are, right?
I still have some, yeah. So, yeah, definitely familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the butter.
Okay.
Oh, you got like one whole leaf in there.
Yeah.
A couple of them. Wow.
It doesn't look too bad.
It's pretty gunky, but it's gunk. That's what Julian says. I like just toss the tea outside and said, "It's gunk. It's yucky." Yep, you got it, mother. All right, so here we go.
The G.
G. A couple bites too. Oopsie. Clink, 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 clink.
It's a little more sour than D, but it still reminds me a lot of D.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It has more of the roast that D has, but with some more sourness.
And I don't know. I think the material might be better than D, if anything. Yeah.
I like G a lot, personally.
I think it's just kind of a sensitive little boy as far as it comes to brewing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, and with the material itself, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get into B again, as well as maybe some more water. How are you guys doing?
I'm good.
Keep going? Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm not even feeling it yet.
So you guys think F is pretty roasty?
No, not compared to D.
Oh, okay.
But it's strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more sour. But no, not compared to D.
Okay.
Well, this will be interesting to see what how B ends up here. Jeez. I mean, the strong, continuous flavors, hard to disambiguate one tea versus the other, but I'm certainly tasting this session still. I'm sitting here. So, pushing these a fair bit.
John, how do you like that G-D profile? Like the previous G.
I do like G. I feel like it's got like a cool balance of all the different aspects of each tea. Kind of like brought into one.
Except for maybe E. Not that funky
No,
one,
that
right?
E isn't.
E stands alone.
Totally.
Absolutely.
A kind of stands alone too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we are on B.
We're doing B. Cheers, lads.
Cheers.
Sure.
It is really hard to keep them all.
Yeah, something about it is just not.
This is my least favorite. I'll be honest.
It reminds me of this really roasty yellow tea that I got before. It just tastes like you burnt your toast, but you just put butter on it anyway.
That's a good description. Sam had a description on one of the episodes. He's like, "This tastes like a inattentive old guard dog." And I paused and like, "Hell yeah!" He's like, "Is that too weird?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's fucking TDB, brother."
The Dennysodes.
Yeah, dude, that's like peak TDB right there. Actually, I don't mind the lingering aftertaste on that, but the first part of it to me is just kind of meh.
Yeah.
Not too good.
I feel like if you're buying aged oolong, I want to taste that aged taste, and it's like if you're just tasting something like this, it's just gross.
Yeah, I agree.
Not something I particularly.
Yeah, and now that lingering taste has a kind of a peanut thing that I'm not enjoying as much. All right, boys, what do you guys want to dive into? We have been
It's
going
also
for
got a
50
bad,
minutes.
like, mouth thing going.
Okay.
Like the dried out. Some astringency, I guess,
Yeah.
is-
Well, but some astringency is interesting, right? It can have a mouth puckering, but it can have a drying
Okay.
versus a salivation-inducing mouth
Yeah,
puckering.
that's dry.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
right,
cotton
yeah.
mouth versus.
This is the most drying of them.
Mhm.
I'd say.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, let's skip A because I think again that's
We don't
another
need
one.
to do A,
Yeah.
yeah.
What next? You guys want to?
Well, I don't know if you wanted to compare the everlasting with C or not, but
Sure.
I don't know if that's too much.
No. I mean, too much.
What do you got here? Well, no point in the 2020.
No. But yeah, I have that, and then I have
1987.
a billion other ones too. So.
I mean, I don't think we need to do a billion other ones. But I would be
about
curious
that?
on this 87 because that was the one you had us guess the kind of the age. So it might give us some hints, or it also might let us kind of guess if it's a Baljong or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. So 4 grams.
So this is the 1987 Everlasting Baljong,
Correct.
which you bought recently, so presumably still available.
It is. Shout out to Sammy. And this one, I think I recorded. Oh, jeez, nice guys. we're doing some work here. Thank you, sir. I recorded this one a while back, and Sam left a comment that was like, "This tastes like old books in the best way." And yeah, for sure. So this will be interesting. So we'll
Sam
pull
did or Sammy?
Sam.
Sam. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll compare this to C. And
Which we've already
C.
covered a bit.
Yep. So that's not even a proper rinse.
Denny, what would you say your
Ooh,
favorite
wow.
is of these?
I like G quite a bit. I like C quite a bit. I'd probably go G, C, F, D, A, B, E.
Okay. I think we're pretty similar. I would definitely put A, B on the bottom. Those are the ones that I probably would not drink very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked. I thought. Originally I kind of pegged F as my favorite, but I've kind of slowly come up on C, as far as like being kind of my favorite one.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
And then D and G I think are both pretty solid.
Yeah.
G is probably better, but it's ground up, so
Yeah. So get in there and let me know what you think.
it's very aromatic.
Yeah,
you
quite
did rinse
different.
that.
I gave it just a little bit of water and then we ran out.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
but comparing that to
that smells good.
this has much more sweetness smell to it in like tropical fruit. Like what is that fruit smell?
Kind of reminds me of the mall.
Huh.
I don't know why.
Okay.
That's the initial impression.
Sure.
Just comparing the leaf a little.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah, very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at Everlasting as well as C.
Whew. This one's kind of. It's actually not too much tea, frankly, doing it this way with 3 of us. Not going crazy, but I have some nice strong flavors in my mouth at this point.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. Man,
Eventually, we're gonna get to a point where it's just hard to taste.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The everlasting one smells really fruity to me in a different way. Okay, we'll be right back. So while the water's boiling, James, would you do this like of your own accord? Try to figure out how to blind yourself somehow. And one way I've thought about it is like get 16 teas or whatever, and then have like my wife help me blind 7 of them, 8 of them, 5 of them, whatever.
Sure.
So I really don't know even what I'm drinking. I kind of know what I'm drinking, but I don't really know. Do you do like these big round table 7? Is this part of your like normal evaluation of tea?
I don't do it on that level now.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 teas for comparison.
Yeah,
That's a good number.
Yeah, sometimes I'll do more, but I won't blind them like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, John?
I only have one guy one.
It's good. It helps you be focused.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm looking forward to this comparison. And I did reference this Everlasting Teas to Lawrence. So it'd be interesting. Actually, I wish I could send him something to see what he thinks of this as a reference as well.
Sure. Yeah, because you know that he's gonna have a much more discerning eye than
For sure.
any of us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is all kind of education for me and enjoyment, to be clear.
Yeah.
I
mean, also, let's not forget we got to do the ultralight test. We have John here.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. How have we not done the ultralight test with
Yeah,
John?
electrolyte.
Dude, what were we thinking? Oh my goodness. We have like 4 episodes.
But I don't think drinking tea is that ultralight.
That's true. Yeah, your answer is don't bring tea. I want to be walking, not stopping. So, okay, but if you were gonna drink a tea outside, you're doing your sewing camping thing. You don't want to go do this like big Gaiwan extravaganza. You kind of just want a big cup of something. Of these teas, which one would you pick for that? Maybe acknowledging that G could be a little bit easier to drink, so ignoring the fact that it's just dust.
Yeah, no, I think probably F.
Okay.
Because it's got like some strength there.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to brew out like a strong brew out in the field
Mm-hmm.
from what we've done.
Yeah.
I think that you'd get some nice stuff going on there. I don't know.
Yeah, right on. There's no right answer. I'm just curious. What about you, James?
I think a lot of these would do okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Which would you pick?
I'm like the least ultralight of the 3 of us.
That's true.
So
That's true. So you really never do grandpa style then?
I don't.
Yeah.
Just because we're work from home and
Yeah,
it's pretty
fair.
easy.
Right.
But I think I'm gonna start to do it more when I travel to in-laws and stuff. So I'm gonna try out some of these when I'm in Portland
Nice.
next weekend.
Is F or is ultralight test grandpa style?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
I get confused.
Yeah.
You and everyone else.
Yeah. Us too, frankly.
Yeah. Someone did a Reddit post. It was like, what is this that they're talking about?
Yeah. We're like, dude, please do not. Please don't take this seriously.
Yeah. I mean, unlike the wartime test, which you should definitely
Yeah,
take
yeah, very important.
seriously.
Yeah, everyone should be doing that.
That's definitely researched and peer reviewed.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll push one more. Color is interesting. Again, the leaves are actually not pitch black like a couple of these. So this might be kind of closer akin to CF vibes, maybe, potentially. So yeah, so this is again the
This is everlasting.
Everlasting
Yeah.
version 2, which is more roasted than version 1 of the 87 Valjean that they have.
Oh.
He's got
okay.
2 different versions.
And it was the same tea originally?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I believe so.
So you posted a video showing your ultralight tea setup.
Mhm.
That's not how you brew it in the ultralight test.
No, actually, it's not.
You just
It's funny, I didn't think
you
about
use
that.
cold water.
No,
in
no,
the
no.
ultralight test?
No. I'll still use my stove, but I just won't bring the guy one.
And then you put it in like a plastic bottle.
Oh, I have a big Toke 750 milliliter titanium cup. So that's where I would boil the water, and then I just add the leaves to it directly. So like in the video that I did of that one, people will see I add just like some the Viet Sun white tea to it and let it brew out. And with cheers.
Get in there.
Ooh, new
Cheers,
tea.
boys. Ooh, interesting.
'Cause 7 wasn't enough.
Wow.
More leathery.
Very, yeah. Quite different, actually.
It's
Vegetable.
denser.
Yeah, I get vegetables a lot. Yeah. Yeah, same.
darker too.
But not in a funky-y way. It's more cohesive.
I'm guessing this is not roasted so much.
Well, I think it's more roasted than the V1.
But maybe, I mean,
Compared to
not roasted recently at least.
Right.
Interesting.
Have some like lingering pool flavor.
Makes me think that C is younger than this. I would guess because this one seems to have a little bit of a darker profile.
I agree. Yeah, a little bit more funky.
But I do like it. Yeah.
Kind of a nice dark bitter, not bitter, but mineral lingering flavor for me. All right, keep going. Actually, I'd say fairly different from these other ones. If I had to pick one that would be most like, it's kind of like E and kind of like C in my mind.
E being the funky one?
Yeah, because it has a little bit of that vegetable flavor. It has kind of, for me at least, atypical oolong flavors.
Okay, interesting. And I mean, one of the everlasting Beljongs does kind of go pretty heavy into that E profile, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the 74.
Exactly. When I just had with Sam, yeah, exactly. That tasted. I was like, this is what I think of when I think of like compost flavor or whatever. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, Nixon era compost.
You know, it's kind of a bummer because I really enjoy this one by itself, but in this context, I don't actually enjoy it that much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I really like the roasted flavors a lot. I love that like kind of oaky, brandy.
It has those though. You do not find those in this?
Not as much.
Okay.
I don't think it's nearly as roasted as some of the other ones we had.
Let's do C again just to see.
Yeah, good idea. I'm gonna let the C one hang out. So I'm gonna flash these.
And we should decide which ones we prefer of these. Do you think having this one now? Do we think that C is Belgian?
That's
another question.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know.
to determine that.
Well, we know this is about.
Yeah. So
right. So do we feel like we're tasting any crossover?
Like similar teas.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess they could be similar without being Belgian.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Just maybe less, definitely less convicted. Yeah, I don't know.
Do we think they're aging the same way too?
No.
No.
I don't think so. This tastes kind of different to me by quite a bit.
Are you sure it's just not because it might be older?
It's possible.
Okay.
But well, let's see.
Would you both agree that this is a darker profile than C?
Yes. That is good. Lost a lot of its luster. C has. We breathed that out enough.
Yeah. I think it's on its last legs.
So, okay. Let's try.
Whoa.
Yeah, comparatively, right.
So different than the splash of water smell that I had.
Yeah. That was very fruity to me. Now, whatever was happening in here, it's not like that. This is C. Cheers.
Wow.
Are we this awkward in real life? Probably, yeah.
Well, these hands are all you, Denny.
That's true. That's true.
He's getting so messed up on tea, struggling to like choose himself. Yeah, you have like
one of those like little, like the little people put like fake tiny hands and stuff, and, like to touch people with it.
Just like puppet master Denny.
Yeah. I like the C quite a bit, honestly. Maybe a little less unique.
It's brighter.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's okay. Here we go. So back to the Everlasting 87 version 2 comparison. I think with C, I have more residual oolong flavor. Not as much of the mineral thing. I'm not sure what we'll experience with this one, but
yeah,
compared to some of the darker roasty guys. Cheers.
Do the leaves look similar now that they're all wet and stuff?
I'm enjoying this now better. Yeah, they really do.
Somewhat, yeah. Yeah.
This is nice. I like this one. Pretty mellow.
Leaning more into that, a little bit of plum now too. Other plum.
Still has some kind of a, I want to say kind of like a potato starch flavor to it. That's kind of what I think of when I think of the vegetable thing. Yeah, exactly. But this one's not weird and funky. I feel like the E had like a lot of dark notes and that strange thing and just kind of wasn't cohesive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling it. Okay.
Yeah. When are we calling it?
Maybe one more. What's the last? What do we want to have last?
John, what do you want?
I'm gonna have one more snort of G myself.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, let's do it.
Cool. Sounds good. C. Everlasting T. Fuck it. Whatever. Okay. Oh yeah.
So the original thought for bringing out the everlasting T one was to see if that helped us determine the age of C.
And we also know that the everlasting T is a Baozhong, so it kind of can help us maybe discern: are we tasting a Baozhong in any of the other teas?
Yeah.
Which for me, kind of tough. So.
Yeah, kind of inconclusive, but that's interesting to know.
Right.
Is there any update on predicted age of C?
I don't know.
I'm gonna stick with 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Could be
I have
older.
no idea. And any guess that I make is
In
just by virtue of
comparison
being
with
light.
the everlasting T's one, definitely is younger.
Mm,
I would assume.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's a
thought
fair,
too.
reasonable assessment.
Everlasting's 87. Okay, so that's 38 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like us, brother.
You're gonna give away our age and your son's name?
I know. Just dox the
Wow.
hell out of myself. Actually, that's not true. That's not your. Anyway, never mind. I'm not doxing James.
Yeah, not that my birth year is far away from it.
No one will ever know, dude. No one will ever know. Okay. And we're ending with G because you
Why
guys are
not?
my G's.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Wu-Tang.
This format, I will say, does make probably better use of visuals than a normal episode.
True. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
It's really, we got. It's too bad that it's so dusty because I think we got kind of the added sourness and intensity on those initial steepings, and now there's some lingering sourness, but it's died off quite a bit.
It's nice. It's got a nice
I like
active
it.
mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Yeah. G I've really come around on.
Yeah,
Because the
interesting.
first time I had it, I just frankly overbred it. So
Okay,
yeah.
got it. Yeah. Yum. Well, dudes, this was really fun. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you made it this far,
What are you doing?
what are you doing? What are you
need to
doing?
question some of your
Yeah,
decisions.
dude.
especially if we watched that 1x.
Yeah. Oh my God.
1.5.
Whoa. Whoa.
Watch it on mute.
What? Shout out to Lawrence. Thanks for hooking this up, dude. Thanks to all of the weird tea people out there drinking weird teas and enabling some strange shit like this from happening. And yeah, send this to your dogs. Send this to your dogs. Until next time. Peace, y'all.
What is this?
A Wu-Tang.
Oh, okay.
Okay.